I would never buy a pickup like this, but it came out of an old guitar. So I figured, instead of throwing it away, let's tear it apart and see what this looks like. As you can see, it has screws at the top, but you'll be surprised later that those really aren't screws. See how I'm trying to pull it out? We'll get to that later in just a second. First of all, let's go ahead and remove this tape on here and see what we have underneath. But before we do that, let's take off these screws at the bottom and remove the plate. Notice there's no holes on the bottom for the screws to extend out to, so it's really just a bottom plate for the pickups. We'll move it up here a little bit, put it on fast forward so we can get through this relatively quick, and then we'll take a look and see what we have going on here. A little bit tough taking off the back plate, and the reason why is because of the tape. So let's go ahead and remove the tape and see what happens here. Sticky, very, very sticky. Also too, as I open this up, I'm not noticing any wax whatsoever on the pickups. And keep in mind, this came out of a very cheap guitar, so I was not expecting really too much. Just pull that back plate off and see what we have here at the bottom. Two single coil pickups doubled up. I'm not too sure what that bar is for, if it's a magnet or not. Let's pull this wire out and we can get a better view of this. Yeah, like any other humbucker, this is double wired, placed together. But those posts just seem very strange to me. And when I tried to screw it out originally, it didn't come out as easy as it should. Even when I sprayed WD-40 on it, I mean, from the top area, I can't even pull it out. I have to force it from the bottom. As I fumble around with these wires, and that ground wire's in there tight. Probably one of the better things about this pickup is the soldering is amazing. Look at that, I can't even pull it off. So let's get back to that pickup again. And the screws that just won't, even from the bottom, I can't push it through with my finger. So let's try the Phillips. Yeah, not a good idea to use a Phillips on something that is slippery. Here we go. I could just imagine that going right through my finger. Now let's get that Phillips back and push the rest of that through. And pop, there it goes. Look at that. It's just it's not even a screw, it just has ridges on it. And they're pushed in, so there's no way to adjust those posts unless you take the pickup apart. And even here, watch this, I'm going to grab the Phillips again, and I can't even push it through with the Phillips. They're in there that tight. And again, I would never purchase a pickup like this, and this is what makes me weary. I would rather purchase pickups from either Taiwan or Indonesia. You'll definitely get better ones there.